All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
Hey, how's everybody doing? So, here's part 2 of the restoration of the CB vintage CB radio. So far, I got everything cleaned up. I took all the vacuum tubes out. They're all right here in this little box. I labeled them all. I found 9 vacuum tubes so far. I labeled them, and I got, what's the name of this? I got some tape on them to mark them so I know where they go, and I got all these marked up and ready to go. I got all the dirt and grime mostly out of this. It looks a lot better than it did in the previous video. So anyway, this all looks shiny and a lot better. I still need to work on some areas here and deep in here. It's still a little bit dirty here and there, but not too bad. And then right now I'm just working on taking off the front cover. Here's what the front cover is. And I'm going to try to clean it up and shine it up a little bit here and see what happens. So it's not too bad here. And then here's some of the knobs. I got one of the knobs off right here. It's a little beefed up, but I'm not too worried about it because I got another radio coming here soon. And then here's the other knob, and yeah. So what I'm going to start doing next here is I'm going to start taking these off right here, the channel coilers, the tuning knob, and the channel selector. I'm going to start taking those off right now, and I'm going to let you watch me for a little bit over the video here. So that's interesting. Okay. This is I wonder why it's in alphabet. Okay, that's different. So we got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, so that's and then we got an X here for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. So here's the tuning selector, I'm assuming. And then I'm going to take the channel selector off here next. Let's see how difficult that's going to be to get off. Oh, that's not too bad. Just easy does it. I don't want to break it. But also I got another radio coming, so if it breaks I can just replace it too. So I'm not too concerned about that really so much. Oh, come on. Let's see. How does that come off? So easy does it. What do we got here? Okay, so let's try that. So that's really on there. Okay, so where's my screwdriver set? There it is. I'm going to take this off real quick. There we go. Oh, wow. So I see. Okay. Wow, interesting. So then, I did not realize this before, but it looks like somebody tried to glue this up, the alphabet one. Looks like somebody tried to glue it up because it broke. Looks like it broke already, so that can be replaced with the one I got coming. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely the channel selector. I'm going to take... Come on. Okay, let's get rid of screws. Let's take that off, and that can go with that. Okay. So here's what the front panel of it looks like so far. I got all the front stuff off, and I didn't notice, but there's another channel selector button right here. It looks like channel 18. So that's interesting. And wow, very interesting. So here's the tuning capacitor, looks like. The channel selector. Let's see what we got here with this channel 18. Wow, that's different. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to try to clean this part up here. Oh boy, what do we got going there? That's a mess. Okay. Looks like something's loose here. Just a little bitty bit, but not too bad. Okay. Awesome. So that's all taken care of. And now, let's see. How difficult is this to get off? If we have to. Because I noticed the speaker was ripped. Let's see. Oh, don't tell me it's riveted. It is. Oh, darn. Okay. It is riveted. Shoot. Okay. That's going to be interesting to take off. So we got a lot of dirt and grime into here, looks like. I'm gonna have to clean all this stuff up here. Clean all that up there and there. And then, let's see here. Okay, what do we got here? Got a Mallory 12-4 12-volt replacement vibrator. I have no idea what that is. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. I would like to know more information about this guy. I'll try to get it there in the light. See that. There we go. Okay. So that's interesting. And then I noticed that this in here where it sits is also busted out. Pretty well broken down. I'm going to bring the camera down here a little bit more just so you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, right here it's pretty well busted out. So when I get the other CB radio coming in, I'm going to replace a lot of this actually when I get the other one coming in. So let's see, what do we got here? Okay. Helps if I clean all this out. Okay, that's neat. So yeah, this is just the final update so far. Not much else has changed. I'm going to wash all this stuff up. I'm going to try to wash the good knobs and the bad knobs. And then I had to take the S meter off, which went right here. It hooked right to here. And then the other two wires went to the back of this thing right back here. I'm going to have to investigate that because there's one wire that's connecting. The black one went in there somewhere. So this is a resistor. Looks like it's pretty well beat up and corroded up. Okay. So yeah, that's not too bad. Hopefully, looks like the meter might still be okay. Maybe I gotta test it out, see if it still works. Interesting. Okay. So I have to look into that. And then let's see. I'd like to just. I'm not going to go too crazy right now at the moment because I just want to wait till the other CB radio comes in, and because I want to follow the schematics the best I can from that CB to this CB. I'm going to try to follow everything I can to plan, and yeah, so far this is what it looks like, and it looks a lot better. Hopefully we're on a roll here. Hopefully, and wow, I tried to take these big square blocks off. I couldn't get them off, and let's see. Yeah, they would not come out whatsoever. So what I'm thinking when the next CB radio comes in, I'm going to take this big coil out right here, where I got my fingers, this one right here, and I'm going to try to rewire all of this. I'm going to try to rewire all this right in here. I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can follow step by step, and that might be a longer video when that comes time. And so far everything looks okay. I don't notice anything else. I'm not sure if this is something, but those big blocks, things I couldn't get out. Right here, I noticed that they were missing some kind of bulb. Like here's, I don't know if it'll show in the light very well, but here's a bulb inside that big block thing. Let me see if I can get it up. Let me bring the camera down just a little bit. Hopefully it'll show it. I hope. Okay, so like right here, there's a bulb like right there. Let me move myself out of the way here real quick. So like right here where the pliers are at, there's a bulb right here, and then I noticed that these right here that are empty, and here's another example. I'm hoping this shows up in the camera. So there's an empty slot here, an empty slot here, where these big block things go, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be or not, or did somebody take them out. I couldn't tell you. So hopefully that's nothing too serious there. And then got a mess of, not sure what all this stuff is, but I'm hoping it's fixable, a lot of it, if it's broken or not. There's a possibility that these things right here are melted a little bit. I'm not sure if that's normal or it could be normal. That one might need to be replaced. This one right here, possibly. Let's see, what else? What else here? Trying to get it in camera view just a little bit better here. Okay. So, oh, there went one of my knobs. Oh, man. Okay. Ah, that went one of my knobs. So, okay. There's a possibility that might need to be replaced. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, I'm gonna grab something here real quick while I'm close by. I'll be right back. I got my test meter right here that might be able to see if some of these resistors might be okay. Let's see here. Okay. Now, if I remember right, in order to find ohms, I'm going to go down to, let's see, right about here. And then we want to check to make sure it's resistance. So, okay. I don't know how well this is going to show in the light, or the camera, I mean. So let's see, we got, what do we got? Whoops. Okay, gotta find the right setting, of course. Not sure where it's supposed to be at exactly. But I believe if you're going to measure ohms, you got to be here somewhere, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I could be. I got to play with it for a second here. So bear with me, guys. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, we must be in the right setting now. So let's try this resistor right. Okay, let's move up just a little. Yikes, the light's bright. Let's take, how in the world can you even see anything? Even I can't see anything. Okay. So we're gonna try, what is going on here? Hold on, guys, I'm having some issues here. Okay, so let's move my camera down here in this corner where I'm out of the way for a second. And we're going to try checking some of these resistors here. So, according to this, I'm going to read them out to you. Right now it's at 0. And let's try checking this one right here in this corner. Hopefully it can come in the light. Okay. I apologize if I keep looking at off to the side here. Okay. And it's possible it could be in the wrong reading, so don't. Okay. 0. This one resistor seems to be reading 0. Unless I got backwards, maybe. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try. So this resistor is saying, I was saying 2.6. This one right here in the corner down here, this right next to this big coil here, this big resistor. It's saying 13.4 volts for this one. Okay, that's a good one. 13.4 volts. Now, theoretically, this other one next to it right here, this guy right here, should say the same thing, I'm thinking. It should. $13.4, yep. And double check the top one, 13.6. So yeah, we're good. Awesome. Okay, so those two are okay. So let's see what this. Oh boy, there's a lot of resistors here. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's see. What's another easy one to access here? Let's try this little baby one right here. So that one is reading. We did read 3. Was reading 3.4, so it's a 3 ohm. Okay, so that's a 3 ohm resistor, looks like, possibly a 3 ohm. And then let me make this just a little bit wider there. There we go. So, okay. Now, okay, so that's good. Let's try this other guy here. What am I reading here? 03.2. Okay, interesting. No. So does that mean that's a bad resistor if it's reading 0.3? Okay, interesting. Let's see what we got. Yep, 03.2. 03.2 is what that's saying. Interesting, okay. So I'm just going around checking resistors and making sure they're going to work. So far, there's a lot of resistors here that look okay so far, if I'm reading all this correctly. And then, what do we got this one? What's this one? Just out of curiosity. Looks like it's melted a little bit. So that's nothing. That's reading 0. So that's a possibility that one might have to be replaced, that one. And then, I wish, okay. Wish the lighting was better. Sorry, guys. I wonder if I could readjust that. Oops, sorry. Sorry if I keep moving the camera around, guys. I'm trying to get the best angle possible for you to see. So now, okay, that's better. That's a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna move myself back over here somewhere where I'm out of the way. Maybe I'll go up here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I wonder if we can measure this big guy right here. Let's try it. So that's reading, wow, that's 3.5, almost 3 points, actually 3.6. Wow. So 36 volts in that thing? Interesting. Okay. Wow. Alright, what else we got? Let's try a couple of these other guys here real quick. This should be a 3 points. Should be. Get a contact. Contact! Okay. Okay, that didn't work. I made that up. Okay, let's see here. Now, I'd like to know what these guys are. Now, keep in mind, there is no power here. There's no power, guys. Okay. Okay. No. Come on. What are we doing here? So, okay. 0. That one might need to be replaced. That one, maybe. Okay, let's try this one. What do we got? Oh, that's possibly a bad one. Possibly. That's a possibility that could be a bad. That one. Yeah, that's a... Okay, we tried those already. Alright, what's this big, juicy red one right here? Let's see what we got. So this can go here. Okay, let's try a couple things. That didn't work. Okay, I don't know where the other wire went for that. That's interesting. So these babies, I'm not sure what you call these guys. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I'd like to know what these guys are. So they should be, according to this, 1500 ohms, 10%. Okay. And this is reading 1.3. So that's a possibility that might need to be replaced. So there I'm seeing there's a lot of resistors here that need to be replaced if I'm doing this right, it looks like. Okay, what do we got here in this one? Making sure the cameras are okay. I'm going to check this one right here. Let's see. Okay, that's a dead. That's where that big socket I said earlier that broke. Let's see. Nothing. That's... Oh wait, got something there. Barely. Nope. 0. So we may be in for some soldering, guys. Eventually, might have to do some soldering here. Okay, so I'm not getting any reading on that whatsoever. Alright, now I'm going to try something a little bit different now. I'm going to just see if I get any readings on anything on these guys. So we're going to check where you plug it into the wall, the actual AC, where it comes in here on the AC part. And I'm going to see if we get any contact again. Okay, so we got something coming. That's something here. Alright, what do we got? That's interesting. So we got 100, I got 114 or 17 something there a minute ago. Not sure what that was all about there. So I definitely know these wires need to be replaced. I definitely know that for a fact from the looks of it. That is in rough shape. I'm going to bring the camera down and I'm going to show you how bad that is real quick. It's like right here. I mean, super, super bad. I'm going to try to bring it over. Yeah. That all needs to be replaced. All that needs to be replaced. I can just see right now, it's bad. So, okay. Let's see what else we got going here. We got a resistor here. That should be a 3 ohm resistor. Should be. And that's dead from the sounds of it. Okay, that sounds like it might be dead. And then, let's see what we got here on this one. Well, that one works. 3.4. Why did it go 3.113? That's not right. I know that's not right. 3.4. 3.5. So that works. Here's another baby resistor. Or diode, I mean. One of the two. Resistor or diode. I could be wrong. Now, let's see what we got here. What's all this collaboration? Let's go down here. Okay, so this little guy is reading 2627, so he's okay, possibly. He's that little baby guy right here. These little brown circle things are brown and they're circle. Okay. Some of this stuff I know what it's called, but some of it I don't know, so I'm not too familiar with a lot of this. Some of it I do know, but some of it I don't. And then, okay. So, alright, so we know where we're at on those things so far. But other than that, it's going to be quite a chore. Let's check this real quick, where you hook up an external speaker here real quick. And then I'm going to check one more thing, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Okay, so that's 19.3, where you hook the external speakers. And I'm very curious here on this diode where the S meter, where do you get your signal from? I'm very curious about this diode, see if it's any good. Okay, maybe not. So we're going to have to look into some diodes here. Eventually, we're going to have to look into some. And keep in mind, guys, this CB radio may be past restoration. It might be past. I'm not sure if it just, like I've said before, and I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it might be way over restoration. It could be, but I could be wrong too. Nothing's ever really gone. It's just when you don't have the experience or the knowledge of some things, it can be fatal. So let's see. So, yep, that one looks like it might be dead. That's no good. But anyway, I'm going to try my best here and see what happens here, guys. And all I can do is give it a shot. And I do have another CB radio coming, and it looks like it's in a little bit better shape compared to this, but I want to try and see how much I know and experience to get this going. So I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up. I'm just throwing it out there that it could be too far gone. It could be too far gone. But anyway, I'm going to take those vacuum tubes to my friend, get him see what he says of them, and then I'll go from there, and I'll see what happens. So, from the looks of things, some of these resistors and diodes and capacitors might need to be updated and changed. That's very possible from the looks of it. So, anyway, I'll be back with part 3 tomorrow night, and I'll give you more updates on what I'm doing, and hopefully we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna try to clean it up some more. I don't want to bore you because I still need to clean all this stuff up and all this in here still. I might look into seeing what we got going in here. I might look a little bit deeper into these right here, see if I can look into that, clean some of this up, oil it up a little bit. I definitely know I need to replace this, that's for sure. I'll get it here in the camera. I definitely know I need to replace this one right here. That's a bad one for sure. That definitely needs to be replaced. And then we got some interesting stuff in here. Looks like maybe a coil, another coil. Yeah, got all kinds of neat stuff in here, it looks like. And this needs to be replaced. This antenna connector definitely needs to be replaced. I'm going to replace that because I got some spares. And I don't know if this is normal. I did not like something here I saw. These wires right here are very, very tight, like they're yanked down or something. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be. I never liked to yank wires down super, super tight. I never did agree with that. Maybe that's normal, but I never did like doing that super tight because it can wear them out over time. In my opinion, it can. But maybe that's normal. Maybe that's normal there. And then we got some fuses here. Looks like they might be okay here. Oh, and then here's something that was interesting. This looks like an old flashlight bulb. From the looks of it, this is a flashlight bulb. So yeah, that's interesting. So we'll see how that works. And then I might replace that eventually too. I'll see if it works and then go from there. But so far, everything's okay. I gotta replace the speaker. Gotta look into some more stuff here. I'm gonna try cleaning up some more. There's another, looks like channel 24, maybe? I don't see how that's possible. Channel 24, but maybe that's not what I'm thinking it is there. Okay, so yeah, so there's a little bit more update on part 2 of the restoration of this CB radio. There's a little bit more. So it's coming along. It's coming along. Just breaking it all down, looking into it all, and yeah, it's going to be quite a challenge. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. And then I'm going to say 73s for now, and thank you for watching, and tune in tomorrow night for episode 3, and it's about 12:41 right now when this is going to be uploaded up to YouTube, and yeah, so we'll see what happens, and stay tuned for part 3, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye. Catch you next time.